I'm with Matt Miller, Senior. Matt, welcome to the Royal Wedding Tournament here in sunny Royal Berkshire.
Royal Berkshire indeed, yes, thank you very much, John.
I've just been educated as to why it's Royal Berkshire.
And the answer is?
The answer is because it's the county in which Windsor is based, the royal residence.
Correct.
Thank you. I'm getting extra points for that. Matt, it's good to see you here supporting such a worthy cause. Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to today and also what you've been up to the past sort of few months, because I know you're actually involved in the development side of things of the BTBA. So, yeah, I'll let you do most of the talking. Tell us a little bit about what's been going on both today and in the rest of your sort of contributor life to bowling.
Okay, well, today's a truly exciting day, and it's a culmination actually of many months, and in fact probably 2 or 3 years now, of a band of volunteers who were set up around about 3 years ago in Nottingham, actually, around the time of the Junior Nationals. And initially the development committee, which I chaired, was set up to try and attract funding for junior bowling. Like most sports, juniors do need to be funded, to be sponsored, because as you know yourself, John, it's quite an expensive hobby, sport, pursuit, whatever. So we set up with that initially in mind, but to attract funding you have to ensure that you're compliant with all the additional regulations and legislations that are in place, you know, safeguarding and those kind of issues. So over the last 2 or 3 years, a lot of people have put a huge amount of work and energy into making sure that their YBCs are safe places for young people to be. And when I say safe, I mean in terms of how other people, the legislators, the law, actually looks at youngsters, you know, in terms of safe environments. So lots of work there. And also we've been looking at how we can continue to support bowlers and get best value in terms of their sporting achievements. So that old saying, you know, the progression path to the podium. Now, again, we're several days post the England team coming back from the EYC, and had a tremendous, absolutely fantastic medal haul. And that's so important for all of junior bowling to, you know, they see those youngsters, they know them well, they bowl with them every other week. And whilst all this has been going on, you can't not but give a mention to dear Richard Harrison Johnson. He started off with his Club Mark Steering Committee, and it's grown and it's grown, and today it's actually about the launch of the new charity, the United Kingdom Tenpin Bowling Foundation. This is their launch day. They've got the Royal Wedding as a junior tournament. We've even had a 300 today. You can't script it, can you? No, no, it's tremendous, and people are just actually enjoying themselves, and it is wonderful. The parents are there, the kids are there, everybody's having a wonderful time. But it's good to see the launch of this charity, which I think is the next step in terms of development. I think we've got now, it's 8 YBCs with Club Mark status, and that's just an indication of the willingness of people to become involved. So it's spreading the message, spreading it wider, and making sure that this time next year we're even stronger and better shape.
So what does the future hold for us then?
Well, it's difficult times for more reasons than one, but I absolutely believe that we are very fortunate to have some of the top bowlers in the world. And how that's happened, it's clear. It's hard work on their part, and dedication and commitment. We don't have the benefits that some other countries around the world have in terms of sponsorship, government funding, and so on. But in spite of that, we have so many people, young people particularly, who are absolutely dedicated to the sport. So the future, it's harvesting all the opportunities that exist to make Tenpin bowling successful for our youngsters as they go around the world, and also, and importantly, to make sure that we get into all the places that we should be getting into, like schools, and spreading the word about what a fantastic sport it is. I mean, we were speaking earlier, John, that, you know, you were saying that you know, you can be deaf or blind and 4 years of age or 104 years of age, and you can still enjoy the sport, and that is so true. And it's that inclusion, and it's actually communicating that, and on a personal level, where my energies are sort of committed to is to try and attract some of those who've left the BTBA membership to come back. because the BTBA, the membership. It's a sport which needs its members, and we need to basically make sure that we communicate with those bowlers around the country who've, for one reason or another, become disinterested or disenchanted.
Okay, well, that's a lot to ask, but I actually think that maybe this is a good time for it. There's a lot of people looking and taking stock with the current economic climate. Maybe this is a good time for things to change. So let's wish everyone the luck they deserve in making this a big success. Okay, thank you very much indeed, Matt, and hope best of luck for the future.
Thanks, John, very much. Cheers. Thank you.